Oh, and you still got it.
Do you think social media influencers should dine for free?
I will answer that real quick. Fuck no.
Welcome to Linecheck's Battle of the Houses. This is a contest featuring back of house and front of house. These are all service industry and hospitality professionals.
What's up, y'all? Dustin Rodriguez, and I'm representing front of the house. Been in the industry for about 15 years. And New Club.
What's up, everybody? Chef Juan, back of house, lechon, OBC. Been doing this 15 plus. You got me on that one.
What's your biggest regret while working in a workplace?
Giving up other opportunities. Sometimes when you're looking for work, you have a bunch of other things that could happen, but then you choose that one thing that you think is going to be amazing and is going to be, super fucking awesome, and then there's something else that you really wanted, So it's one of those things where it's like kind of coping with it, but that missing out on other opportunities to work with other really cool people or cool chefs or just stuff like that. Yeah, that's what I feel is it for me right there.
Almost like staying comfortable.
It's not staying comfortable. It's just, it's happened to me before where I was looking for work. I applied to like 3-4 different places, and they called me back from one that I really didn't want to work at, but I needed the work. So I took it. A few weeks later, they called me from the one that I really wanted to. So it's just that, missing out on certain opportunities, and it's tough because you have to make those decisions like that.
It's on the fly.
And then being in the industry, a week is really a long fucking time for us. Like a week is a very long time. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I definitely think that, I think it was me just being comfortable. Like I worked at the Pike for 8.5 years when I could have easily gone to so many other places, and I just never stepped away.
Yeah.
Comfortable.
No, I feel that. And you know what? That happens to a lot of people in general. People do get comfortable. They get
Right.
very, very comfortable. But it comes with the territory too. You're at the same time working towards something, and when you kind of get there, you want to stay there. Where else is there to go? Sometimes you can't go sideways. And if you try to go up and you're already there, like what else do you really do? So yeah, no, that's right, dude. Like comfortability is a big wrench that I feel like we throw ourselves into our own freaking thing that's happening. So that's crazy how that happens. That was really good. I had to. All right, here we go. What's one position in a restaurant you always wanted to work? It doesn't have to be bartender.
No, I
It
mean,
just says position.
coming up, it was definitely the bartender, but I think it would be rad to work the line. I like cooking at home. I know it's way different. I always hear that too, like from people like, "Oh, I'm a home bartender."
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, you don't know what you're talking about. Get out of here. But I don't know. I've never really jumped behind there, but I think it'd be sick.
Yeah.
I think I might have some chops back there. Maybe.
Well, there are a lot of similarities. Like you guys work your line, being bartending, and the back we work our line. There's a lot of things like the prep. There's a lot of prep that goes into that. A lot of knife work. You guys make a lot of syrups, a lot of different things like that. So I could see why it would be something that would be interesting to a bartender, and it might not even be that much of a difficult transition, actually. We have people, I've worked with people before where they've done that jump from being a bartender to working on the line, and it wasn't as tough as they would have thought. It was actually a pretty good just switch from one thing to the other.
Right.
But that's interesting. That's very, very interesting.
I mean, I've run the gamut now. Like, that's the only position I really haven't worked in the restaurant. Like, server, busboy, dishwasher, bar back, bartender, to the GM.
But being general manager, you're pretty much
Yeah.
everywhere anyways,
I mean,
right?
I was overseeing a kitchen, but I wasn't
in there.
Which also felt odd to me to be overseeing it when I don't really know. I mean, I know the ins and outs. I've been in restaurants for forever, but like being the overseer was kind of strange for me. I kind of felt
like knowing the menu but not understanding it.
Not understanding it.
in that way.
That,
Okay, I could see that.
or just being above the people that were running it.
Yeah.
Like that was also weird. Like, oh, yeah, I'm the guy in charge of this kitchen now. But,
It is always a weird one when you get to be in charge of fucking certain people.
but yeah,
Okay.
I think it would be rad.
Sorry.
Do you think tips should be evenly distributed?
Damn, I kind of want to take a shot to this one because that's like a very hard fucking question there. Like, what's better, a pool, right? That's basically the question right there. Like, do you want to pull
new
it up
movement,
or?
I think is
I still have the old school mentality of you earn what you do.
yeah.
So if you're a bartender or a server or something, I still rather that person get tipped out for what they're doing, you know, because once it turns into a pool, then everybody's gonna do whatever they want, and then I feel like people aren't gonna work to their potential, you know. So some people can slack off. It doesn't matter. I'm still getting my, you know, whatever every day because Dustin's here and he does amazing and he makes all this money, so it doesn't matter. We're all gonna get a cut of it.
Yeah.
You know, in the back, it's fine. You know, the fact that we even get tipped out, I think, is amazing. But front of house, I feel it's something totally different.
I mean, I'm totally cool with always distributing a little, like tips to every part of the house, you know what I mean? But I do think the front of the house, the server or the bartender, they're the one who's putting on the show for the customer. They're the one who's, you know, creating this environment for them to be in. Not, I mean, the food is obviously a huge part of it, huge part of it, but like,
I think it's more dealing with the people, dealing with the customers. You know, we don't have to do that. We're in the back. We're safe. Even if it's an open kitchen, we still don't really have to listen to anything that's happening. You know, like they can see the show. We're not dealing with them at all. But that's the only thing for me. You know, back of house. I mean, if we get tipped out, that's awesome. If we don't, it's like whatever, because we're already making an hourly wage no matter what. If there's no customers, then you know the front of house will be affected more than we will. We're already making our money no matter what.
totally.
So that's how I think. Yeah. A lot of people are gonna get mad at that one. Jeez, I was there.
You can only choose one for the rest of your life, beer or coffee. Which one and why?
Fucking beer, dude, because I can't drink coffee. I mean, I'll drink coffee, but it'll be like the tiniest amount. I have horrible anxiety and old man blood pressure. So I can't. As much as I would want to, I love coffee. I love the way it tastes. I mean, I'm fucking Mexican, so I grew up with, you know, all the time, morning or night, you drink your coffee with your bread or whatever, or just anything. It's un cafecito, you know, but I can't do that shit. I tried. It gives me horrible anxiety. Like, I'll be fucking having a meltdown type shit.
Just pure caffeine
Or
or
caffeine in general.
yeah.
I mean, I can't smoke sativas either, so because that shit fucks me up too. So I think it's anything that's more of an upper type stuff. But the coffee, I mean, it helps during service. It does help, but I could do without it. I'll just fucking be drinking beer all the time. I mean, there's so many different combinations of beer. I can get myself a coffee beer if I really need to, you know, and there it is. You know, I'll figure that out.
I can't live without a Coors Banquet, so yeah, I'm a beer all day guy. That's my number one go-to.
Hell yeah.
I'll make it. Like you said, without the coffee.
I can definitely survive without it. Well, dude, let's take a little shot of this. I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna break the rules a little bit. Send that dick.
I have a feeling there's gonna be one coming up that we're gonna have to.
Oh yeah. Cheers. Oh, there it is. I was waiting for that to happen.
This is the one, huh?
I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'm so glad I didn't get this one. Okay. Which job would you eliminate from a restaurant and why?
Oh man.
Are you gonna piss off servers like right off the bat or what?
No, you can't eliminate a server. I think it's like so important. I mean, you got the dishwasher is like one of the most important spots. Like,
Who don't you need? Who are you gonna piss off right now? That's what America wants
I
to
think
know.
if the servers could just step up, I would eliminate the host, man. But servers want to be like,
I see
that's
that.
not my job.
I
But I
see
feel
that.
like I feel like a lot of restaurants could run with enough servers on the floor,
Yeah.
running without a host.
Okay.
I do think hosts are important, but I think that that's a position that could potentially be cut out.
Yeah.
People are gonna get mad at that too, but
No. It's. I can see that. I can see that. But I can still see the importance of a host. Honestly, personally, I think servers would be the ones that you could really do without. If you worked a busy shift or an early or a brunch shift, usually the kitchen's running food or the bartenders are running food. You know, so I've seen stuff like that to where I'm like, do we really need them?
I mean, yeah, through COVID,
Sorry guys, don't hate me.
like the bartenders, we only had bartenders at Bamboo, and that's what it was just us running everything.
Yeah.
So I see your point too. But,
That's the hard one.
that's a hard one. Servers, they hate us right now.
Yeah. But it's kind of true. I mean, dude, like I said, just looking at it from back of house and then doing like events and working catering and stuff like that, or just a bunch of different things that I've been lucky enough to do. A lot of times it's me going out and giving, you know,
Especially doing catering,
Yeah.
things like that. Yeah, food's ready, you're taking it to.
bartending. I feel like it's kind of the same way, you know. So we'll see. We'll see. I got stuck. I got stuck in my head.
What's the best work perk you've ever had?
I want to say New York only because we were given housing, a vehicle, and like a spending stipend. So that was something really cool.
Where were you at in New York?
Bayside, I was in Queens. We're
Like,
doing
what was the-
Korean food.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was called Dorawa. It was out in literally Bayside, Queens, Bell Boulevard. Fucking one of the best fucking places, dude. But like I said, we got housing, we got free housing, we had a car, little Fiat, which was cool as fuck. Yeah, smashed on it, smoked it out all the fucking time. Yeah, I think that's it. We get some of the regular perks already. Free beer, you know, for us. Back of house usually gets free beer. Front of house gets, you know, free meals from us. And those I feel like always happen. But something that was really, really cool, because I was able to go and experience that and do something cool that was like out of my comfort zone too. And that helped out a lot. Because the money that I saved on all that shit, I was able to like just do some really good traveling and exploring in the city. New York is crazy because it's broken up into so many fucking different things. Like it's not just Bushwick and Manhattan and Brooklyn and that's it. Like there's a bunch of other stuff all over. So I got lucky that I got to do that, and that helped out a lot. It was a really big perk.
That's a huge perk.
Yeah, a lot of places don't really
there's nothing-
do
I
that
mean,
much, you know. So
that's a
I
lot.
got lucky on that one.
That's rad. Was it a shared vehicle or like a?
No, it was just just whenever I needed it.
Gee.
Whenever I needed it. I mean, it was more for business,
Yeah, I
like to
get
go grocery shopping and this and that. But it was my vehicle for whatever I needed it, which was really cool. Really cool. I never drove it into the city or anything like that. Always subway, always trains, because I didn't know the area that good. And even on my bike, I got lost over there. Like I got fucking
Yeah,
lost.
I've been there. It's pretty wild. Pretty wild.
That was
Man, I can't say I've ever had a perk that good. But free
Really?
food and
You gotta take a shot now.
oh.
Come on, bro.
Oh,
There it is.
there it is. I made a mess.
Oh, that was a really good question though. I'm on it now, bro. I'm
Oh,
on it
no.
now. Ooh. So, what's more important, prioritizing regulars or a new patron?
Oh man. At the bar, I always try my hardest to stop by the new patron first. One, I think that the regular is already going to understand and is going to respect that I'm trying to
Yeah.
show this person what we're all about, whatever we're doing. I think I get that a lot actually from most of my regulars, that they're like, that's why they're my regulars, because they know I'm gonna go out of my way to make sure whoever's new feels super comfortable and welcome.
Yeah.
For the most part, unless they ask some stupid questions.
Which I'm
is
sure
inevitable
there's.
for
Yeah, I'm like, which I'm sure there's a lot that happens.
1,000 customers.
Fuck yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah, man, I think I go for when I see a new person sit at the bar, I'm gonna hit them first, and even if they show up at the same time, like I'm gonna hit them first.
Yeah.
Because I think that my regular's gonna understand.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good one. I think in the back of the house, I don't know how I would handle that, to be honest with you. That's a little bit, it's a little different one.
So you don't get to see who's out there sometimes when you're serving their food, you know what I
Well,
mean?
see, that's the thing, that depending on where, I worked in places where I have an open kitchen and I
Oh,
can
so you
see
can
who's
see
coming
who's-
in, who's walking in, but then also some of the tickets will ring in, with the name.
Yeah.
Or the servers themselves will be like, well, it's so-and-so's here. So we already know, our regular's here, he's gonna order this, and this. Just like you guys know the same thing. I got you. You're already making his drink because you know what he drinks. They tell us who it is, we're gonna start getting ready for whatever he's gonna want. So it's kind of the same.
Yeah, but the regulars get.
For us, back of house, I feel like regulars get more attention than new customers. You guys tend to go that route. But dude, you're busy as fuck. You guys get so many fucking people, it has to be fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's hard sometimes.
Because even in the kitchen, we don't pay attention to it as much. They'll let us know every now and then. But you guys are right there seeing all that. So I can see how that, like, you have to know where to go and who to prioritize. That's a fucking crazy one.
Front lines.
Oh, and you still got it.
Do you think social media influencers should dine for free?
I will answer that real quick. Fuck no. Hell no. But,
It's weird, man. Like, if you have 10,000 followers and you can assure us that we're gonna.
See, but that's the thing. Where is the
Where's the-
assurance?
yeah, I know.
Because
Yeah.
I've seen that happen. I've seen a lot of people that are doing not the greatest, and then influencers come and try to help out, but then nothing happens.
Yeah.
So one way, I feel like it'll create a little bit of a hype, but at the end of the day, it comes down to the community, who's there, who's really supporting, what are you putting out? An influencer can only do so much, but if you're gonna be taking pictures of a delicious fucking plate or delicious food or really awesome fucking drinks, the influencer isn't really doing much, because now everybody has social media. You guys have a social media person at your place. We have social media people. So do you really need that person? Normal people just tagging and reposting and doing all that sometimes has a lot more effect to an influencer. At least in my opinion. I love all
That's
you
true, yeah,
influencers. I love all you influencers though. But that's just how I feel.
Yeah, most people do have like a marketing person or something now.
That's why I really don't feel they should dine for free or anything like that. But if they're there to really spend their time, create something, and help the restaurant in a different way, then yes. But if you're just there taking pictures, tagging the place, no.
Like if you're gonna be more of a presence.
Exactly. Like really, really, really be there. That's just how I feel. But I'm an old school. I think old school, dude. Like I've been doing this for so long that, yeah, I think a little bit different. It might not be kosher with a lot of stuff that's going on right now, but that's just being an old man. We both. Okay. All right, guys. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Don't forget, smash the like button, subscribe button, do all that thing. Appreciate you guys.
Thanks for the
Ooh. Here we go.
Oh boy.
It's not a bad one. How important is mental health care in the hospitality industry? How would you put this into practice? So that's a difficult question.
Oh man. I mean, I think it's, well, I don't use it personally, but I think it's very important. I mean, I've known multiple people that work in our industry that have definitely taken things too far. And,
Yeah.
I don't believe that it's our industry in general that's creating the issues. I mean, a lot of people have,
Existing problems already. Yeah.
pre-existing situations, but we work in a high stress situation.
Yeah.
A lot of us work high volume. A lot of us work really crazy hours, and I think that it's really important that mental health is looked at, and I think that we also are lacking in the restaurant industry with healthcare in general.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that just needs to be looked at in general. Like
That is
insurance.
a very good point there. Like our healthcare in the restaurant industry, front, back, whatever, is non-existent. Unless you're in a corporate environment,
Yeah.
then you might get insurance, then you might get this, then you might get that. And then they wonder why, people that are in the industry don't go to counseling or don't go to the hospital when they're sick. It's like, not only can we barely afford to live with what's going on in the world right now, but like we don't have any help that way, and a little bit of insurance would go a long way for a lot of people, And like you said, I agree with that 100%. I don't think that the restaurant industry is creating this. Maybe it might be, but I feel like it enables a lot of these things to happen even more and more, because it's a bit of a cliche, but it's true, because it's like we're all a bunch of fucking pirates, fucking desmadrosos, fuck ups, all savages, dude, doing our best, working in organized chaos, and I feel that's gonna be stressful, and then all of a sudden you have to act a certain way, and now you're dealing with fucking all this other shit and all this other stress that isn't your personal life. Now you gotta deal with this, now you're dealing with other people. So totally, 100% on that one, dude. I think that is very important. And that should be something that hopefully with the new minimum wage and all that shit, maybe that's something else that should be touched on there, like health insurance in general, because a lot of people don't. And you and I know a lot of people that would have
benefited
so much
greatly from that.
Yeah, so much for sure.
Maybe still be here.
Yeah.
But yeah, mental health, very
Mental
important.
health, dude, yeah. I got stuck. Let's see.
What's more important, living close to your job or a healthy work environment?
Ooh, son of a bitch. I just... the last 2 years, I have literally been trying to figure that out. I had a really good job at a really good place, very, very close by, but it was in Seal Beach. But I wanted something closer, and that's where, once again, you have those things, do I go to this really cool job where everybody's super cool, or do I go for this other one that's like 5 minutes away from where I live, that I can literally walk there? Fuck, I don't know, man. Honestly, that is a very difficult question, especially right now, because I'm telling you, I was literally going through that. If I could, I would choose to be close by.
Close by.
Because I know the type of person that I am, and I kind of try to get along with everybody. I don't think I've ever had an issue with anybody like that. So for me, it wouldn't matter the environment that I get put in. It can be a little hostile, I can deal with that. It can be this, it can be that, I can deal with that. So I would choose being a little bit closer. Because no matter what, I feel like I'll get along with everybody that's there.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've always lived close to work, no matter what. Like, I mean, the furthest job I've had from where I live is second in PCH, which is almost to where you were wearing
Yeah.
320. But yeah, man, I feel like every time I land somewhere, I make it happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I make the surroundings healthy. I want to be friendly with my coworkers as much as possible.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think being very near your living situation is rad.
Yeah.
I don't want to have a commute. I don't want to drive an hour to work.
No. And trust me, dude, I was trying to, and during the time when I was there, because I was there for a year plus, you know, supposedly I'm gonna go help out, and I ended up being there for like a couple years. I feel like that happens a lot. But it's just everybody, from the owner being awesome to all the workers being super cool. You know, I was starting to look for somewhere in Seal Beach. You know, being at 320 was amazing, dude. Like I said, if it was closer and if I could, I think I would still be there. But at the same time, it was also a situation of I've hit where I can go.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna just plateau here. There's nowhere else to go. So I had to make. Sometimes you just gotta, you know, leave something behind and go. So I feel like the decision I made was good. Now, you know, like I told you, working with Shady Grove, it's amazing, dude. We're doing nothing but pop-ups right now. And then I get to work at Michael's over on Naples too. So I've been helping them out a little bit here and there, picking up a few little shifts. So that's cool. You know, it's not too far. It pisses me off a little bit, but like that's as far as I'll go. I'm like, Naples Island is as far as I'll go. I don't want to go way too far that way. It has turned into something. My commutes used to be, instead of 5-10 minutes, they would turn into 30, 35, 45 minutes sometimes, depending on what time of day I would hit. You know, because going over that 2nd Street Bridge, dude, that's insane sometimes. You're stuck on there for like 20 minutes. So even though it was close by, I just couldn't do it. The closer the better for me.
Closer the better.
Yeah. I felt it. Hell yeah. Am I supposed to read this? All right, everybody, that's a wrap. Thank you for checking us out. Dustin, Juan, appreciate you guys. You want to give your socials out, or you good?
You can catch me at _desirable D_. I don't think that's it, but I'm on the Insta. I'm at Bamboo Club. I'll make you a drink. It'll be nice.
Guys, check out, if you get a chance, 320 in Seal Beach, amazing place. Shady Grove Foods. Every Sunday we're at Brewery West. If you get a chance to check out my Instagram, Lechon LBC, and also Chef Juan Esquivel. Appreciate you guys.
Big ups Linecheck for having us.
Oh yeah.